Hi, I'm Eddie Dietz with Lefler Collision Center, and we wanted to do another Facebook Live video to kind of explain the repair process and what happens when you have two different estimates or more, or your insurance company wrote a different estimate than the body shop. What do we do now? You've got one estimate that's lower than the other. Insurance companies say go here, or you're at a facility and they're saying the price is different. So I want to kind of address that for just a second. So this is a vehicle that obviously has some quarter panel damage, and you can see by the way the taillight's sticking out, this quarter panel is in quite a ways. The insurance company wrote this estimate before the vehicle ever arrived at the body shop. And on this particular vehicle, it's got damage across the back, which we're going to look at, and on the other side, this vehicle had a little over $6,000 worth of damage. But what happens when we take this off, this repair panel here, they're figuring to repair this panel, and they've got about 5 hours worth of labor on there. Now, as you can see, there's quite a bit of damage there, and we've got a big gap here that we know that quarter panel's driven in that far. So if we come through and we take the tail light out, and we take this bumper cover off, we're going to be able to see that the quarter panel is actually pulling away. The quarter panel is actually pulling away right here. So we know that this is driven in so far that it's actually separating this panel from the back of the vehicle. Very well could still be repairable, but we've got a lot more damage than what the insurance company could see. Additionally, when this vehicle got hit, it got hit here, and what happened is when this bar went in, because it's bolted to the rear of the vehicle, it sucked in the unibody a little bit. So we've got some unibody damage there, and when this came in, it made the top go out. So we've got some additional quarter panel damage there. Long story short, very much still repairable, but nowhere near the amount that was initially figured. So now what do? They're saying we've got $6,000 worth of damage. The body shop says, hey, we've rewritten an estimate, there's $9,000 worth of damage. And this vehicle is a perfect example of that. It's not anything to worry about. If that happens to you, and the insurance company, let's just suppose they've already written you a check. It's okay. If they do that, hold on to those checks, don't cash them. That way the body shop or your repairer can follow that and can track and see what has been written so far, what that exact dollar amount was. What a shop will do at this point is we will call the insurance company back if we are not on their direct repair program, and we will get that adjuster back out here. Hey, Mr. Insurance Adjuster, we've got this vehicle apart. You can see now that this damage has taken place. We've got some additional damage here. And the insurance company at that time will issue what is called a supplement. And it's just like you would supplement your income or supplement your diet. This is something extra that goes into that repair that makes it complete. They'll look at this and say, yes, you're correct. They'll add those dollar amounts on, and they will issue a second check. Sometimes that check will come directly to the body shop. Sometimes it may come to the vehicle owner. It totally depends on the company. Totally depends on your financial situation, whether the vehicle's going to total, whether it's not. There's a lot of things come into play. But at that point in time, you have an initial check and you have a supplement check that will add up to the right amount in the end. So very important to know and understand what happens if you go somewhere with a $6,000 estimate and the shop calls and says, hey, you've really got $9,000 worth of damage. It can be very confusing. And this is exactly the way it works and how it works. So this is also a really good time if you are confused about the real story. You're getting something from an insurance adjuster, you're getting a story from the shop. If you don't have a good relationship with your shop and you're not sure that the story you're getting makes sense and you're worried about that, that's a great time to get your insurance agent involved. So this is another point that makes it's really good to have an actual insurance agent and not just what I refer to as internet insurance. If you've got an agent that you can call and have them walk you through this along with the shop and as well as the insurance adjuster, then the story really starts making sense. Remember, no matter what insurance company you're dealing with, it's up to you where to take your vehicle to have it repaired. They can't force you to go anywhere. The warranty and the repairs being done properly should be your number one concern, and any reputable shop is going to be able to back that in writing and work with your insurance company. But don't let them scare you into saying, hey, we only work with this shop, or hey, our warranty may not be good there. Your warranty ties to the shop, and it's up to you to take that vehicle wherever you like. So as you can see, a lot of different damage on this, some things that the insurance company in their defense, obviously they can't see this with a taillight in there, but now that we've got it apart, we can show them a lot of things that they just didn't have access to before. And this is much like one of our first Facebook Live videos, but this should make more sense in what happens next. So if you have questions, would like to hear something specific, please add it in the comments. We'll be happy to address those as soon as we can. If you got something out of this video and you enjoyed it, please share it. But thanks for your time, and we'll see you soon.